with myself. I'm in love with you, I just can't help it myself. I'm in love.
All right, guys, good morning, good morning, good morning. No intros, no fancy stuff. We got so much going on over here today that I got to start early. Good morning, everybody. Give me a sound check. Give me some comments. Give me some love. I got so much stuff to start with. First of all, I'm going to talk about this all morning long. We are the only ones that have this deal. You cannot get this deal anywhere else right now. If you want to get Apex trading accounts, or if you've never traded prop and you want to basically buy yourself a cup of cappuccino for $250,000, let me give you the actual link, which I got to remember what the hell is my, 365. No, sorry. What the fuck is it? Oh, what is the link? So excited, and now I forgot the link that I got to give you. Hang on a second. Just bear a second with me. It's the wealth charts. That's what it is. Okay. Let me give you this link, guys. This is a direct link. You use our code. Wait, why didn't it go? Okay, here we go. Direct link. Use our code. The code is a little different. It's BK save 90. Okay. Amazing deal. Just a ridiculously amazing deal. All accounts are 90% off, but here's the absolute killer. They're not just 90% off in the first month. They're continuously 90% off. So the next month, you can buy like 10 of these things and they'll never renew at anything more than $16, which is really, really amazing. Okay. So I want to put this out there first and foremost, because I want as many of you guys to inventory this. I think it's going to be another day before it's going to go away. They're kind of doing it to super promo the Wealth Charts product, which I'm going to talk about today in the Wealth Charts 360, and we're going to start trading that product because all of my indicators are on that product as well. So we're going to be able to trade with it. It's a much better product than TradingView in some ways. Kathy's on the summit today. Exactly. And so am I. And we're going to talk about all the stuff now. At the summit, I'm going to give away 5 of these for every person that buys our package. Those of you guys who are members, so this is for wealth charts. There's no fee, I believe, in this particular thing. In other words, you get the wealth charts when you buy the Apex package, which is like really, really cool. It's built in. Like this is a really, really good way of getting access to the whole thing. It's literally, this is what it costs to get the full value. So no, there's what you see is what you get. $16, you get the full wealth charts package. I'm going to be doing, actually, if you guys get the package and you come in and you become part of our membership, let me just I'm going to give you the link. This link is only going to be at Wealth Summit today, but I'm going to give it to you early. If you want to buy this early, what you're going to see is I'm going to give you 5 accounts for absolutely free. We're not even going to charge you any money, not even 99% off, if you get the package that I just put a link in there. So if you want to buy that package early, fine. If you want to wait until we do the wealth charts a little bit later today, come get that. But it's very, very exciting. A lot of really, really cool stuff going on. So that's on the product side. I really want to make sure that everybody gets the product as soon as they can. And I'll put this link up again. I'll show everything to you guys again later. But on the actual trading side, I had some incredibly great input from all of you guys over the last 24 hours. And I've had a chance to completely reformat BK Scalper into such a nice, clean format. You guys are going to absolutely love me. First and foremost, we automatically created now target 1, target 2 lines, right? So there's a stop line, there's a target 1, target 2 line. I haven't even moved my buys to the stop. So see how easy it is? I'm trading with 1 lot right now because it is so fucking volatile that it's not even worth it for me to kind of do 2 lots. I'm literally trading a micro, and this one probably is going to turn on me. In the meantime, by the way, remember I left you guys at around 51.6 yesterday. I ran it up all the way to 52. And even though this one's going to get stopped out probably, doesn't matter. I'm going to what is it? It's 9:30 open. I'm trying to understand what the fuck is going on here. Actually, I got to move my stop over here to the turn stop. I'm trying to understand why we were ripped in the last hour, even though Chinese are tariffing us, so we're tariffing them back. If somebody smells a deal, I mean, it's the only thing I can sense is that somebody smells a deal. And if there's a deal, it's going to be a massive ramp up. So we will work our way over. But here's what I want to show you. This is so let me get rid of it. Stopped out on this one. It's fine. I'll recover this in 5 seconds on the next move. So what I wanted to show you is in the BFF Scalper now. Right now I'm in range mode, right? If I go to just BK Scalper, regular trend, right? Watch what happens. Look how cool this is. This now labels it as trend buy, but here's where it gets really, really cool. Somebody suggested to me, why not put everything into a tooltip so you could see where the risk is, you could see where the targets are without cluttering the screen. So now the screen is super clean. You just simply move your cursor over the thing. It tells you where the risk is, which is 25 points, target 1, target 2, and you can go crazy with all your trading. And go nuts both on a swing basis and if you want to scalp a little bit, you obviously can scalp against it. So all the strategies are done like this. They now have labels. So the trend shift is the same way. If I go into here and I go to trend shift reversal, we obviously don't have anything right now, but let me go in here. Yes, get it for you from yesterday. Come on, baby. Okay, here's trend shift reversal. You see how it has the buy labels, the sell labels over here, all done nicely. The only thing I have to do with a trend shift reversal, don't ever forget, it has to get adjusted by. Oh no, it is offset. That's correct. It is offset on the time zone. Yeah, so it's perfect. So here it is. So here, look at the sell signals yesterday in trend shift reversal. $600 per contract on a micro contract, $6,000 on a big one when you caught those. So just to kind of show you, let me go into replay. Let's get a little bit bigger. I'll show you what your actual experience is like when you're trading it. So we're going to go forward, right? Boom, you get a sell signal. It instantaneously tells you target 1, target 2 on the sell signal. So, and obviously you can set these at whatever you want. This is set for half risk and full risk. So you can immediately, you sell it, you put your target 1, target 2 over here. Makes it so much easier. You don't even have to think about it. It's all pre-calculated. Boom, 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 boom. All the targets hit yesterday for huge amounts of money, right? GFAS says he loves the tooltip. Yes, I forgot who it was that suggested it to me. Was it Christopher? Christopher, was it you who suggested it to me? I don't remember. And I added the lines. I know you suggested the lines. The lines was brilliant. So this is why I love trading with you guys. This is why it's so much fun, and this is why this is why I'm in and bring as many people as possible. Because the thing that's really cool is I code and trade, and that makes it super powerful. Any great idea you have, we can implement in 24 hours and make our trading so much better, right? That's the whole point. I am always a huge believer that 2 heads are better than 1. And so let's actually go into the turn mode or range mode, because I just want to look at what's going on over here in the markets. I'm trying to understand why the hell we're rallying so hard. But we'll see what's going on here. What was for you? What was for you? Good morning, Gaitan. Good morning. Gaitan, my apologies. I'm sorry. I just been crazy busy, and I will be for half afternoon. Also, my daughter woke up with 102 today, so I got to take her to the doctor. But I promise you, before the end of the day today, I'll set up everything for you. Okay. It's been a tooltip suggestion. Oh, that was you. Thank you. Great suggestion. So I keep doing it. I mean, just keep hitting me with whatever ideas you like. If it can be done and it's a good idea, we'll do it. It's fucking awesome right now. I mean, that tooltip suggestion alone is what drove me from 50 and a half to 52 super easily. With just trades in Asia that I picked up. And even though I got clipped out on this one, we'll pick it back up again. Let's look at let's just look at what the S&P is here. What's NASDAQ doing? Everything is still sort of in a quiet turn mode. I'm trying to understand, like, literally why the rally. This is a very powerful rally. You got to respect this move. So I have to kind of orient myself into a positive move, even though this is right now I'm getting a negative scalp move here. That's a really, really big scalp. So I've been alternating between doing turn trades and scalp trades, but frankly, I don't know, I'm trying to figure out if this is worthwhile for us to short or not. All right, let's try it. Hard to see. I don't know if this scalp is going to work, but let's see. It's a big move here. No. I was like, my instinct is that it's much more of a my instinct is it's much more of a buy trade right now than it is a sell trade. Let's go buy it. See, it's much more of a buy trade. I really want to be on the buy side right now. If this thing cracks through this 50-20, we definitely want to get long. Wow, something is going on here. All right, I'm gonna. Oh, look at that! Look how fast that was. Look how fast that was. That was just like boom, boom, boom. Something is going on. I don't know what and the problem is that the news is just, there's no news, but you can just tell that the market action is telling you there's some kind of a positive rip going on over here. Somebody's speculating on something. Yeah, everything is trading super fast. I mean, this is like a 40-point move in the S&P. It's really massive. 19-second low. This is a huge, huge candle. I'm just going to take like a micro just for shits and giggles because something is happening. I'm just going to see if this breakout is worth anything. And maybe we'll just do like a little small scalp, of, micro scalp here. If this is all bullshit, this whole trade is going to unwind, right? So I'm going to put my stuff over here. It's on a micro basis, so it'll be a couple $100 if I go long. But remember, this account, I'm really, really just trading like a cowboy at this point. Until the volatility comes down, I'm giving myself lots of latitude to just kind of hang in there and try to constantly push this towards the 53 target if I can. Let's see if we can just pick up a little bit of flow here. I would have gone 2 contracts, but this is it's just too much risk to do 2 contracts on. It'd be like a $500 risk here at this point. All right, you know what? Get out of here. It's not clear what the hell's going on right now. Let's. I thought we would push a little bit high, and of course, the moment I get out, we push ourselves higher. Ah, look at that! Damn it. Okay. All right. Let's see if there's anything in. And TweetDeck that's telling us. So let's be cool as everything is going to work out. Nothing. There's no absolutely spectacular meltdown. There's no huge news dropping. Emergency QE. Oh, look at that. See that? This actually favors all of us, small traders. I'm going to talk to Denise in about a month, so it should be interesting to see what she has to say about all this. But yeah, we have the opportunity to be just in and out super fast. Somebody's posting to me that traders now see June, not May is likely start of Fed rate cuts. So why would that be positive? That'd be negative. The sooner the rate cuts, the better it is for the market. All right, you know what? We're just going to fuck around a little bit here. Let's do sell market with this stop over here, right? Just fuck around. Let's see if this is a little bit of a stop. Half target somewhere around here, and see if this is a little bit of a reversal. Again, just trading small because, like, at this point, all risk and all signals are just kind of off the charts. So this is a 90 to 60 move, 80-point move in the 80-point move in the S&P in 2 minutes, which is equivalent to like 800-point move in the Dow. All right, let's see if I can get half risk off over here. Come on. All right, good. So half risk off. And you know what we're going to do? Since this is all so super fast, let's see if we can just take the other half over here. It's running away from me. Come on, baby. Okay. It looked, I couldn't find any news. It looked like a super big squeeze. We were literally like 80 points above the moving average. I gave it a shot. This was a 1-2 structure, kind of like what I'm supposed to do on signals, but we just implemented it off the top. I guess at this point, the only thing to do is to trade micros on these, 50-point moves every 2 minutes. Because trying to scalp this, even at eight target, 32 stop. So I'm trading 2-point target, 8-point stop is kind of insane. Oh, gold. We haven't even looked at gold, guys, today. Guys, it's just been, look at gold. Gold is up 100. Oh my God. Gold has like an actual turn. Should we have fuck around a little bit with gold? We can. Let's do this. MGC. Let's do this. Let's have some fun. MGC5. Let me just make my stops. Okay. So if gold gives me a turn signal here, we'll have a little bit of fun with the short gold on micros. All right, sell this, and where's my MGC? Here's my MGC. So here's what makes it so easy. We go right over here to the stops. We go right over here to the target. First target and second target. See, everything is pre-calculated, so we're kind of like, makes it super easy for us to run this trade. And this will just stay. I guess it should move down a little bit. These are the proper stops. Okay. So see how much easier it is? Like everything, the risk is pre-calculated. This is half risk. What is it in actual dollars? It's a 7.5-point risk. And it's basically 3.5 points to target, right? So that's what we're trading, 3.5 points target. I'm trading obviously micros because this is just insanely wide. Almost coming into my first risk. And if I want to, I could just take this off, and now I only have one risk left. And if I wanted to get really, really cute, I could just move this one over here, and see if this trade will materialize. This way, I've taken, I'm only at half risk now on the trade. Look how fast, this comes back up to 52 in these massive volatility moves. Hopefully this comes in. If it does, I'll be almost back to 52, which is where I started with you guys after taking myself down $500 in like 1 second on just stupid trades. So the lines are really cool, right? You guys like the lines? Everybody digging the lines? Yes, I'm going to be in the summit with Kathy. Kathy's doing the first half, and I'm doing the whole second half. I'm going to talk about prop trading with everybody. I'm going to talk about what we do on every single day in our live trading, and how we help people pass their props. That's going to be the conversation. Yeah, the trend buy sell lines are really, really dead on. Yeah, they're really good. Oh, you're talking about in the if I go into trend mode? I haven't looked in the scalper trend mode. What is it? Yeah, I mean these trend. I was going to tell you the trend buy lines are really, really good for the most part, because I think what happened is when I was doing the conversion, we actually got rid of the weak trend signals and only kept the strong trend signals on the charts. And you can see how well literally every single one of these trend lines is performing well. Anyways, this is kind of a turn counter trend signal on gold that I'm playing with. I don't know how much, maybe that's all I could do was just take out that $50, $60 out of it. I probably should have just taken both positions off. But let's see. I mean, I'm not, gold is obviously super, super bullish, but it does look like it might be getting a little tired. Let's see if we get a little bit more of a corrective move in gold. Where is S&P? S&P is just blew through all of that, and now the S&P is just kind of quiet. Kind of tempted to take this scalp trade. Why not? The fuck. This whole account is meant for uh, for stress testing. So I'm gonna get long now. It auto filled. That helped me up a lot. $100 right super fast in this move. So why did I get this? Why did I get long? Because this is a big momentum green label. We're net positive in the S&P. I don't know why they're buying it, but they're buying it. I'm trying not to question it. And clearly the flow is on my side. So if I can take a scalp here with the help of my tool set, I'll do it for the move. All right, back to gold. Gold is trading against us a little bit. So it is what it is. This turn doesn't work. There'll be a next turn that will absolutely work because this thing is going to correct a little bit. When gold corrects, it's going to be like a $20, $30 correction. So we'll catch that move. I'm just afraid to even look at NASDAQ right now. Although NASDAQ is a little bit more muted, honestly. It has not really popped a lot. So these are the turn signals on NASDAQ. What about the scalper trend signals? Oh, this is a trend buy so this is interesting. This is a trend buy in NASDAQ. Let's fuck around with this on the small side. MNQ. Excuse me. Buy. All right. I am long. What just happened? Oh wow, NASDAQ. Oh, I'm sorry, guys. I had NASDAQ at 20 point. I had the wrong targets on it. I'm sorry. I had the wrong structure on it. Okay. Well, that was a great idea if I had actually paid attention to what I was doing. Okay. I had the scalp targets on it. So it basically made money right away because it just totally scalped out. So, as I said, I'd rather be lucky than good. We take out the scalps. But the idea was this is a trend buy, right? Look at this. Trend buy, 116 point risk. That is effectively $2. That's $400. It's a $400 trade. Because remember, we're doing micros. You do 2 units. If you lose the full risk, that's $400. It's a massive trade. If you win, that's a $400 trade too. This might actually be a $400 trade, right? So, I mean, these are massive risks right now, even on the small micros. But not so much. I mean, $400 is not going to kill your account, your $50,000 account. You're still well within your margin. But just think about how much volatility we're getting, how much flow we're getting for these trades. Anyways, target 1 would have been hit in our hypothetical here because I just simply did the wrong thing. But it's really cool, right? I mean, this makes it so easy to trade, especially in these fast markets, because you don't have time to think and adjust and everything else, and the computer the code completely sets all the targets and stops for you visually. Tell me you don't love this. Give me some love here, please. Give me some thumbs. Are we digging it? All right, gold is still sucking wind here. I actually came back down. I could have closed it at break. It doesn't matter. I'm just doing a million different trades. So this is not even a legitimate sell signal. It's just me picking a top and trading 1-2 structure off the top. We already took the first contract off, and trying to see if I can survive the stop over here. If not, it'll be a half loss. Oh, it's a trend buy. Trend buy on gold. Interesting. Interesting. So far, it does not hold, so not a trend buy. How much time do we have left? Next candle out. S&P was a trend buy. That was a trend buy trade too. Wow, interesting. We actually traded that just on a pure scalp basis. But clearly, we're like at this. This is the pause that refreshes or the top. So if I go into range mode, This could easily give us a turn signal very, very soon. If this breaks the moving average, it's going to give us a turn signal, I think. All right, guys, everybody who's new in the room right now, take a look at this thing. We have the only exclusive deal for wealth charts. Right now, they're 50% off, and this is the only 90% off deal. So if you want to lock in dirt cheap. Now, the thing that they told me, which I can't believe they're actually doing this, which usually they let you buy this for the first month, and you try to pass your eval in the first month. But if you don't, and the whole thing rolls over, it's usually like a 50% charge. They're keeping the 90% charge in the months forward. That means that if you buy like 10 of these, even if you don't use them in the first month, it costs you nothing because you can open them up in the next month. It's cheaper to buy these right now and not even use them than it is to buy something a week from now that's going to be 5 times as more expensive, even at a big discount. So the code is a little different. It's BKSave90, but go ahead, inventory a few of them because they're really, really great. Yeah, you said you got 25 evals. 25 is a really good eval. I really like the 25. 25 is super easy to pass. The sweet spot is the 50. Everybody does the 50, which I think is a really, really good one, because it's like it's almost an even 1-to-1 risk-reward ratio. 25 is a pure even 1-to-1 risk-reward ratio. 25 is actually not bad. 25 in this environment, where you have a $1,500 drawdown, $1,500 target, you literally, with one micro contract, can pass 25 in a day with just a couple of good turn trades your way, right? Which is really interesting. So definitely worth it. All right, I'm watching this, trying to see, are we going to push higher? It's going to be interesting. If they squeeze this higher, man, is that going to be so... I'm befuddled. I really am, but that's what the markets do. Did I get stopped out on my? Oh no, this is on the micros. I'm still barely surviving on this thing, but I'm going to get stopped out on the micros here. Because I'm challenging the highs here. I do think the next turn is going to be a good one for us as a trade. NASDAQ kind of turning down. This is another one I'm really interested. Like if NASDAQ gives me a turn red signal, I want to probably take that because this looks like a double top. And NASDAQ doesn't. Oh, you don't see. Oh, I'm sorry. Thank you, guys. Sorry. Thank you. I forgot to switch around. Okay. All right. Here's the screen, guys. Sorry about that. So what I was saying is, this looks like I think an interesting short for us if we get a turn signal right here. $1.52 on the clock, so it's a long time to go. Sometimes, honestly, guys, because again, fast markets and because there's so much shit going on. I was going to say don't. Sometimes I will front run this, but honestly, it's so crazy because this double top could really turn into a breakout zone. So it is probably worthwhile to just simply wait a little bit and be patient. Because this whole area right over here, clearly a congestion area, right? If we go into my little trusty thing, it's just clearly a congestion area. But we can't clear, if we can't clear this top, I think we really have a, excuse me. Oh, subcorrector. Oh, sorry guys. Back to allergies. But gotta be patient for a signal because right now they just refuse to sell it at all. Oh. Sorry. S&P, same thing. Everything is consolidating around those areas. Oh, gold giving us a little bit of a reprieve. What's NASDAQ doing? Oh, NASDAQ is in a turn mode. Okay, we're going to, 25 seconds. Let's sell the NASDAQ. Sell this. Sell this. All right. It's really, I'm playing with fire, but whatever fire it is. Wait, where's this? MNQ? Okay. So really the stops should be here. I don't even have the targets because the stops should be here, right? This could be a big stop for me, but it is what it is. And uh, oh, there's a turn. Okay. So where's my first buy? My first buy limit is over here. It did give us, and this is the second buy limit. So okay, let's see if we can survive the retrace moves here, and try to hit the limits. But it really, it's not budging, man. The buyers are really going to kill the sellers at this point. Remember, the best, if this thing goes long, through the stops, it's definitely going to be a buy. Holy shit! Wow! 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 Let me look at the ES. Wow. Really, really big moves here. I'm waiting. I'm waiting for this to finish to see if I can scalp it a little bit. All right, let's buy this. Let's see if we can get a little bit of a push here. Oh, maybe not. Maybe not. I can't get it now. It's coming off the top. I should have waited. I should have waited on the close. I ran too close. It's gonna go buy again. Let's see if my execution is a little better this time. Wow, this thing is just flying. Okay. So this is again, I went the second time to show you how the importance of the execution. I didn't wait until the candle closed. And in this type of fast markets, you snooze, you lose. You're gonna hit a stop. This is a perfect example of where you're right on the trade, wrong on the execution, and it costs you. So I wanted to go the second time around to kind of just show you, yes, you could recover. Um, today is a very, very choppy market. It's really, but it's clear that it's an uptrend. Up trade. Every turn is just getting blown through the bits, which means something is happening. It's just that we're all operating right now. I feel like in a complete Saudi Arabians 8 new oil gas discoveries. Blah blah blah. I'm trying to just like figure out why all this news feeds is very negative, but the price action is super positive, which means that nobody knows anything. It's something is going on underneath here that that is really worthwhile for us to take a look at. All right, if this thing goes red, I'm going to scalp again because this looks like a kind of again exhausted move. Wow. Like the whole signature moves today is massive, like 60-point moves up and then corrective moves to the other side. It just sort of shows, I think, a lot of instability. Wealth Charts is a platform. The broker is, I think, CME. It's Wealth Charts has the CME feed, but they are not a broker. They're a platform that connects directly to the CME. The trades are going to show up in Wealth Charts. All right. 51 seconds. This dot stays red. We're going to short this. And see if we can get the move to the downside, because it looks like it's going to turn into a turn trade also. So we'll do like a little scalp and a turn trade. But this time I'm going to wait until 00 hours. I'm not going to, because even the tiniest retrace in these candles will stop you out. So you have to just really have good timing. Yeah. Oh, we have a treasury auction today. That's another thing I just got buzzed on. I totally forgot about. That's going to be massive. So 15 seconds left on the clock, 14, 13, starting to really, really correct. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And that was me waiting properly. Boom, boom, boom. That took exactly 1 second to make 100. So just completely different structure. Where's my gold? Oh, look at this. I'm still alive on the gold trade. Wow, guys, we managed to survive the gold trade. That's been the longest gone there. What's NASDAQ doing? Everything is reversing. Unfortunately, the first turn signal just did not, just blew us out. So we got stopped on the big spike out. And then, of course, now it would have worked. But woulda, coulda, shoulda is the story. We just got to keep trading. Meantime, gold is working a little bit. Here, we're going to bring gold over here and just get ourselves hopefully maybe tagged out on the second. Yeah, we get tagged out on the second trade. Oh, what am I? There's more gold? How am I on more gold? Oh, there was two units of gold. All right, that's good. So you see how quickly you can come back. But, I want to just sort of show you. I've done a lot of trades with you guys, and a few, obviously fast market action, really the signals just simply getting broken, not even by the signals, but by the spike out volatility. The key thing that you sort of want to just keep in mind is, as long as we're trading reasonable stops, I mean, like our maximum loss is $400 or $500, right? As long as that's within that reason, we have a $2,500 budget. We have our maximum loss is $300, $400. We can make that back, and don't lose your head. As quickly as you lose 1,000, you can make 1,000 back in the next hour. And the whole idea is to march forward, march forward, march forward. Now things are going to settle down. Things are going to create a little bit more of a better directional move in the next hour or two. And I'm almost certain that every one of the signals here in the 1-2 format at micro levels is going to start banging for you. And you get 3 or 4 of those in a row, you're back up to 52.5, literally within an hour and a half. So the most important part is to not panic on the spike outs, not get pissed off at the market, and control your sizes as much as possible, because the layouts, the signals are going to be there for you. And even if a few of them miss because of just bad luck, you'll make it on the next one. The most important part is, I think it makes this thing so much user friendly, so much super easy to trade. Right? Do you guys agree? There's a whole bunch of questions here, so let me see if I can answer them. FOMC minutes, 1,400 hours. Yeah. Did Kathy just upload a video? I don't know. You should ask her. So those of you who are new, first of all, let me put the join link in here. If you join BK, you get all of this stuff, all the explanations, all the courses, everything else for free. You get to talk to us, talk to the community. It's like a walled garden community. It's not Discord. It's super safe. There's no scammers. Makes it a lot easier to just have a serious trading conversation in the community. Kathy puts up a huge amount of content into it every single day. I do a little bit also. All of my explanations for live trading and everything else is put up there. As a matter of fact, what did somebody just put up in the community? Hang on a second. What did we do here? Oh yeah. So Kathy put up a new information on tariffs right now, which is very interesting and very valuable when you're trading stuff. And of course, first time here. Yeah, I can't walk you through how my indicators work because it's pretty complicated. That's why I gave you the join link, Amble. There's like a full day trading course that shows you everything that the indicator does. What you will see that is kind of almost intuitive is in every single strategy that I have in my indicator now, we have a label that tells you, the direction and tells you the first exit and the second exit. And the basic money management strategy we have is the stop is at swing high, the first exit is at half risk, the second exit is at 1.5 risk. And the basic mathematics of that is if you lose, you lose 2. If you win, you win 2. If you lose half, you lose only 1/2 risk. So you're probably going to be wondering, why is that a good strategy? Well, if you just sort of assume that these are not good signals and they're only 50% accurate, right? Which they're not. They're better than 50%, but let's assume they're 50% accurate. If you make 50% at +2 and 25% at -0.5 and 25% at -2, you're a net positive on the structure, right? It doesn't work out that way. It actually, in a perfect world, it should be 15% at -2, 10 to 20% at -0.5, and about 55% at +2. So those edges become enormously profitable, and that's why you see, my P&Ls go up once I start hitting the proper trades. Today, we literally had a couple of trades that just went against us, not because they were bad trades. Here's the turn trade. It's just that after it gave a signal, it spiked out before it actually hit the first target and the second target, as you can see. So that's trading. You're going to get bad bounces all day long. My whole point was, we're trading tiny right now to be able to handle the volatility, and that's definitely going to help you in your trading. This is the big contract. This is NASDAQ. One absolutely legitimate thing you could do, right, is, which I didn't do today because honestly, I'm just thinking about it as I'm looking at it. If you get spiked out, right, but a turn signal stays in place and we start going below the moving average, you can take the trade again, target 1, target 2, and see if you could nullify the loss, which should be fine. At this point, we're late into the entry. The entry should have been here because already target 1 is hit. But that's definitely a legitimate trade to take, and a good one for all of us. Gold, we managed to resolve the gold kind of very, very sloppily. Gold is also very, everything looks to be in that pause zone. This is either the pause or refresh as we go higher, we break fresh highs, or we're going to start to really correct. How many dots? I have 3, 2. We need one more. 1, 2. Interesting. Okay. No turn signals for a while over here. What about counter trend? I haven't even looked at the counter trend strategy. Let's see if we go to scalper counter trend. That's also, by the way, really good. Like when we're looking at tops, the counter trend is also very good, and you can see how the counter trend also lays out possibilities for you here. What would be in the ES? No counter trends here. Thank you. No. Here's a new counter trend signal in gold. Let's play that. We got $1.32 on the clock. So if this completes and holds, we'll take that. Let's see if this works. It's pretty cool, right? Like it's really, really cool how this thing works now in terms of giving you signaling and structures and everything else. Yes, Galvan, you're going to get everything. Yes, I'm going to, as a matter of fact, I'm going to try and send it to you right after the live before wealth charts. I'm going to set you up with all the indicators. Everybody who's got access to the indicators, be sure this is the 1-1, the 11, the 11. That's the one you want. This is the newest, cleanest, coolest version. Give me a thumbs up now. Give me a thumbs up, guys. Ah, damn it. No turn signals in gold. Nothing's going on here, guys. So no signal, no trade. We got nothing going on. I'm just dicking around here. Oh, look at this. You remember I said to you it would have been a good idea to re-enter. First target hit, second target hit. The other cool thing is about with the lines being painted on the chart, you know for sure if the strategy would have been done or not. It gives you an enormous amount of confidence when you are kind of back testing or running it through replay at how well this thing functions. When it functions best. I can't tell you how cool that is to have the visual confirmation, because then you're not guessing. Everything is super clean on the charts, right? All right. No, I got nothing. Literally dick all right now. Nothing as far as trades go. So this was all bullshit. I guess this was all. That's why I was like, "What the fuck is going on? Why is it getting ripped up so much?" But it was just all bullshit. All right, we will have to be patient. Okay, guys, I'm gonna run. I was hoping we could get one more trade off, but we can't. So I'll stay patient with the thing. The one thing that you see is that there's definitely a lot of trade opportunities here, right? Also, let everybody know, yes, I'm going to be doing the Asia Power Hour on MT4, MT5. Yesterday, we had a tremendous amount of fun. MT4, MT5 has a whole, it's very similar, but better in many ways in terms of being able to trade all of this stuff because it has automation built into it. So that's really, really cool. And I will, I'll demo some of these trades. I kind of want to do this. If this was going to be a green dot, I was going to try to scalp it to the upside, but not even that. Let me see. Okay, let's see if we can just fuck around with this for one last time. But it's not giving me a signal. All right, let's see. 13, 14 seconds, 12 seconds, 11 seconds. If it stays above 35, it's a buy for us. 4, 3, 2, 1. Buy. Buy. Do we get extension or do I get a retrace? It's kind of a dangerous trade to do it underneath the moving average, but it feels like it wants to go higher. And come on, baby. Come on. So last trade of the day, the scalp works. Domo arigato. Just escaped, made the scalp and escaped with our teeth intact. Kind of a, it was a stupid trade to take because it was underneath the moving average, but it was a green dot. At least it was a green dot. At least I did it on the close of the candle. At least I did all the execution stuff properly. Fast markets, you got to just expect a lot of vol happening. Definitely the money trades are in the target 1, target 2 trades, but they're just not popping up right now for us. So we have to be patient, as far as that goes. Let me actually see something. One last thing. I want to go to, if we go into scalper mode, right? And we go into trend, because now we're still in trend mode. Do we have trend signals? Why is this counter trend? Oh no, it's just changing trend. It's just taking a lesson. No trend signals here. By the way, the trend signals super good in scalper mode, right? Look how great the trend signals are. I'm really, frankly, underutilizing the trend mode, and I'll start using it more, and especially now that you see how good it is at picking these target 1, target 2 structures, right? Really nice. But look, this is S&P, this is NASDAQ, and this is gold. And all of that. Oh, gold goes to fresh highs, guys. Ooh. Gold goes to fresh highs. Wow. 3,100. Look at that. That is really the trade. There's like no trade than just simply just get long gold on all these trend buy signals. So that's worthwhile. All right, I'm going to leave it in your ample hands, guys. Everybody have a wonderful, wonderful day. I'll see everybody in Wealth Charts in about 45 minutes. Otherwise, enjoy. Let me give you one last thing. So absolutely get this discount. I don't know how long they're going to keep this for. So I'm going to give you the link here. But this is going to be amazing. And I'm going to start bringing out Wealth Charts, and we'll start trading with Wealth Charts together. Okay. But I'll see you in the thing. Yeah, in 45 minutes. Everybody enjoy. Thank you so much, guys. Everybody have a great day. Bye-bye.